But she's coming right up here, and I'm going to turn the mic over to Miss Dawn Dunlap. Give a round of applause for Dawn Dunlap, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, for once I can actually look down on people. This is cool. All right. Oh, okay. All right, wow, this is great seeing all these beautiful souls. I love it. My name is Dawn Dunlap. I am president of Central Ohio Normal, which is based out of Columbus. And this is the second rally that I've been to. We had one earlier, and this looks really good, you guys. You should be proud of yourselves for being here, and it's a gorgeous day. Give yourself a round of applause. All right, everybody. A little bit about my background. I was born with a genetic mutation disorder known as osteogenesis imperfecta, and it's a brittle bone disorder. It also obviously stunts your growth, and you also develop other problems as you get older. Most of my life I've had, and I'm 42 now, I've had over 100 fractures throughout my body to various places. And as I got older, I started to experience a lot more pain. Because as you know, when you get older, things start to kind of break down. And I used cannabis, and I'll admit I was a recreational type person until I hurt my back. I broke my back in '96. And that's when I realized, this stuff is wonderful. I can get out of bed. Otherwise, my doctor was looking at 6 months flat on my back. Within about 4 weeks, I was up and I was shopping. And to me, that was just amazing that I could do that. And I started back to work. And I moved away to a lesser decriminalization state. And it was pretty scary to be a cannabis patient in a state that one joint is going to land me in jail, no questions. And they would put me in isolation. And that's how that works for disabled people, which is really, really, truly sad. Excuse me. And so I quit. And I decided, let's go the pharmaceutical route. But let me tell you something, I almost lost my life, literally. I was getting tested constantly for liver failure and kidneys. It worked on my emotions. It did nothing for my pain. Along with the pain, as you know, people who suffer from physical traumatic issues, such as I've done, have a form of depression or moodiness or whatever. And being completely unmedicated, it was out of control. So I took a total of 10 pills a day, not just for pain, but for emotional problems due to pain because the body is working overtime. I was on Lexapro. They had me on Prozac. They had me, now this is not all at one time, they just kept playing. And when you play with medicine, people, it's not pretty because your body is all completely messed up. I ended up losing a fantastic relationship, my home, a bad relationship with my family, and I lost touch with who I was in my spirit. And it was because of the medications. I am not that person anymore. And because of this plant, I regained my life because I wanted to come home to my heart, and to my soul, and to my body. Because without this body, I'm not going anywhere, obviously. At least to make this difference. And, and I deal with a lot of patients. And a lot of these patients, they can't get their medicine. Or they're afraid, but they know it works. So you know, I think about myself and I look at their problems and it's like, oh, why can't these people see this? These people are suffering. I mean, I have a man call me about once a week from his bed that he cannot leave. And he could leave his bed, but he is being denied his medicine. There are people in nursing homes who are sneaking it. And late at night, they go outside. And they risk, you know, these home health aides or whatever, stealing their medicine. And they can't do a darn thing about it. Nothing. Because it's illegal. Now, I don't know about you all, but I've had enough. I think about this. If Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, is legal for medical, what is wrong with Ohio? What is going on here? I don't get it. Because enough is enough. If we need our freedom, we need to fight this, and we need to show that this is a healthy way of life, not taking 10 pills a day. And they tell you, seriously, they're like, well, you're gonna need probably some Vicodin, and then we'll just throw in some Percocet for the mix. And then, you know, while we're at it, how about some Flexerol for the muscle spasms that I have because of muscle damage from the breaks? I don't think so. I was lethargic, I was mean, and like I said before, I lost who I was. There are still good days and there are still bad days, but the good days sure are amazing. And I owe it to the medicine that God has provided us. So, you know, that's a thumbs up for that. But what I want you to do is get involved and really give the people your voice, like I'm giving those voices that I talk to on a weekly basis. They can't make it here. They can't get out of bed. But I'm blessed enough to be able to get out of bed to be here today. And it still blows my mind that we have so many supporters and, you know, treat each other with respect. And that's the most beautiful part of this whole movement, is truly the peace and the unity. So let's give the company, or the public, that unity that we feel, and let them know we're not criminals. We are not the bad guys. You know who the bad guys are. We know. We know. And they're gonna soon know. Because I'll tell you what, when this stuff starts getting situated, we will be down there beating on the doors. And I hope you guys are down there beating the doors. And, sorry, got my attention. You guys to just please get involved. And if you're from the Central Ohio area, come see me, and I can tell you how to get involved in our area. And thank you guys so much. It's really, really special being here. And I love you guys so much, all of you. Peace be with you. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dawn Dunlap from Central Ohio Normal. If you'd like to get a hold of Dawn by email or anything, or find out more about Central Ohio Normal, you can go to centralohionormal.org. So check that out, get online and check it out. And if anything, just say, hey, we love you, Dawn.